Well, what do you think?
Interesting.
Interesting?
Mm-hmm.
That's the best you can come up with?
Come on, Ned. You know better than that. Even if it were the best deal I'd ever seen, I'd still say the same thing.
Touché.
But, at first glance, it is interesting.
Does that mean you'll take it under serious consideration?
I'll get back to you.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, Julia, there is a distinct difference in doing business with you and your partner.
Oh, yeah? Said difference being...
I like doing business with you.
Excuse me, I didn't know you were busy.
I was just leaving. So I hope to see the two of you at the mansion later today.
We'll be there.
Bill?
Ned? What the hell is that about?
Ned just made me a very interesting proposition.
I'll kill him.
Not that kind of proposition. He just offered to buy my ELQ stock.
I'll kill you.
Saved by the bell.
Yes. The delivery will be on time, as promised. You're very welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You know, sometimes I don't understand you at all. I mean, sometimes you're totally incomprehensible to me.
I don't understand what you were getting so riled up about. It's not like I said I would take him up on his offer, although he did talk a decent price.
So, you're thinking about selling him your stock?
William,
What the hell is the matter with you? Don't you know the game he's playing? Divide and conquer. He's trying to drive a wedge between us, Miss Barrett.
The
point is that Ned Ashton is not to be trusted for a second, and neither is his crusty old grandfather who you seem to find so attractive. You know very well that Paul told us that Ned was trying to put an accountant, an ELQ accountant, in every one of the canneries.
I understand.
He's trying to put an ELQ foot in the Barrett door, and once he gets it there, he's going to take the door and the hinges, and he's going to muscle it right off the frame. I know people like this.
Okay, all right, stop. Hold it, Professor Eckert. Why don't you come up for a breath here? I thought we already established that I did not just step out of Business 101.
Well, what has that got to do with anything?
Did you honestly think that I fell for Ned's little offer? Give me some credit. I mean, the man may be slick, and he may be smooth, and he does have the cutest little dimple. But the day you are not slicker and smoother is the day that I end this little partnership between the two of us.
So you're not considering selling him your stock?
Oh, good. You've been taking notes.
Well, that's a relief, and it's also a relief for you, probably, to know that if you had, you would be in a big legal battle with me, because our contract reads 50-50, Miss Barrett. Don't forget that.
Yes, it does.
And that means that neither one of us can consider selling our stock without talking to the other one first, without consultation.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
All right.
Right.
That said, I'm sorry I jumped the gun.
Well, you get a gold star. I like your zeal.
My zeal?
You
like my zeal?
I do.
I got a surprise for you.
Oh, no, I hate surprises.
No, you love surprises.
No, I don't.
You do.
No, I don't.
You do.
I don't.
Do. Someone's coming into town, and I would like you to meet them.
Sounds intriguing. Who?
My mother.
Oh, Ned, everything looks absolutely wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, your mother absolutely outdid herself.
Well, that's what happens when my mother puts her mind to it, and I put my foot down.
Congratulations. It looks like you two will be good together.
Thanks, Bill. Your little sister brings out the best in me. I think we're going to be an unbeatable duo.
William and I like to think of each other as the dynamic duo.
Well, that's Batman and Robin.
Hey, we got stuck at the hospital.
Where's A.J.?
Congratulations on your restraint with Ed.
Etiquette forbids biting the head off your future brother-in-law. I understand.
I hate to think what you would have done to him if I'd sold him that stock.
Yes. Speaking of that, let's pay our respects to the old gentleman, shall we?
Good idea.
Mr. Quartermain, may we interrupt you and say hello?
Well, of course. Mr. Eckert, I believe.
Yes, Bill Eckert, that's right. Good to see you again, sir.
And your lovely partner, Julia Barrett.
How nice of you to remember.
I never forget a pretty face. Well, how's our cannery program going?
Well, we're about to implement throughout the other canneries what we've done with our own, which was very successful this year.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, I'm very happy to have your fighting blood in the Quartermain family. Excuse me while I mingle.
Jennings?
Right away, madam.
I like having your fighting blood.
I just don't understand how your father, may he rest in peace, got such a jumping start on the sale of the Quartermain stock.
Well, Daddy was a shrewd man. He could smell money.
Really, I wish I'd known him. You know, I admire that quality tremendously. I've got it myself.
Of course. I'm well into the planning stages of both.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. You see, since I'm back,
I don't understand.
Well, had I been back sooner, I'd have already arranged the engagement party.
It's going to be here. Jenny will descend
Because my daughter will not walk in the footsteps of your son's first marriage.
Angela, this is ridiculous. You see,
Because it makes an ass out of you and me. I wouldn't have offered if I didn't know I could provide. We will work this out.
All he found was a handful of sand.
Edward, you are a charmer, and you are a lucky woman, Lola. I am very aware of that, my dear.
Well, you must be exhausted.
I'll admit it, I am.
Mrs. Eckert, I wanted to...
Angela, please.
Angela, I'm glad you're going to be here for Jenny's wedding. If there's anything I can do, don't hesitate to call me.
Thank you, Julia. I'm very happy that you're with my son.
Excuse me.
Julia,
Oh, hello. Where's Jennings?
unemployment.
Was he let go?
Just kidding.
Julia. Glad you could make it.
Yeah, Paul, no problem. Actually, I was looking forward to letting you know William and I's strategy here.
Good, good. Glad to hear it.
Gee, I wish I'd known about this meeting. I would have read something in preparation.
Well, actually, there's no reason for you to sit in, so why don't we meet in the living room?
Wait a minute. This is obviously about cannery business, and the canneries are ELQ subsidiaries, so I should be in there.
Don't worry about it, honey. Don't waste your time. I'm looking out for both our interests. Right?
Paul?
Seriously, Tracy, you do trust me, don't you?
Implicitly. You can fill me in later.
I will. Shall we? Come here. Excuse me, dear. Coffee.
No, thank you. You know, Paul, I really enjoy your wife. She's interesting.
Yes, she is, to say the least. Right. Why don't we sit down?
All right.
Listen, I'm sorry that Bill couldn't be here.
Yes, William has left town to go check out those other canneries, see why it is they're losing money.
Yes, I know. Julia, listen, it's no secret that Ned Quartermain is going to do everything he can to make sure that we fail at this, okay? We have to put together a game plan to be sure that our canneries turn a profit. Now, the thing is, I wanted to get this proposal together to give to Edward and Ned before the week was out, but as you know, my trial is tomorrow, right?
Yes, but certainly you're going to be acquitted, aren't you?
Not necessarily. Just because I was blackmailed into doing the things that I did, it doesn't necessarily mean that I will be exonerated.
No, of course not.
Right.
Well, I think that's a good idea. I think you should get that proposal off to Edward and Ned before the end of the week, if you can.
As promised, right.
Also, I would like to have a little meeting with William, let him know what we talk about here today as soon as he gets back.
As long as I'm not in jail, right? Listen, if that turns out to be the case, then you and Bill have to put this proposal together and implement it yourselves, okay?
I don't want to hear one more complaint.
Oh, thank you. Dory, I was
Miss
wondering...
Barrett, I just have to ring up this purchase, and I'll be right with you.
Oh, okay.
Julia,
Anna, I can't believe it. Oh, was that your red suit?
Yes, it was.
Ooh, I really like it.
I know. And this doesn't look like it's going to keep you warm in this weather.
Well, it's not going to be in this weather, at least not for long. William's taking me on a cruise.
Oh, I am green with envy.
Well, yes, you should be.
Yeah.
You should have Robert take you somewhere.
With our life, we don't seem to go away unless it's for business. And right now, he's in Washington.
Oh, wait a minute. Robert's in Washington, William's away.
And we are shopping. I am also dining.
Oh.
Yes, I have this watchdog, but I could really do with some company. Would you like to join me?
I would. Normally I would, but I really have to get back to the office.
Oh, God, a girl's got to eat.
Oh. All right, twist. All right,
Twist.
that's all right. Let me make one phone call so they know how to reach me.
Fine.
Okay. Dory? You know, this is a really wonderful idea, us having lunch. We haven't done this in so long.
Absolutely. And the good news is, without the mayor's wife. The lovely.
The talkative.
Mrs. Richmond.
It wasn't the work I minded so much. It was those mind-melting meetings with Motormouth Madeline.
Talk about Motormouth. She called me 3 times last week.
She called me 4.
I just don't realize. I don't understand why she doesn't realize how irritating her incessant chattering is.
You know, someone should just talk to her as a friend and tell her straight out, Madeline, get alive. Exactly. Oh, the woman.
I know. Well, at least we lived through Founder's Day.
Yes, we did.
Julia, I am so sorry.
No, please.
But that was so insensitive of me.
Please, I don't want you running around on eggshells around me, okay? Look, my father is gone, and I will miss him, but William and I are getting along. We're on the right track now, and life goes on, right?
It's just truly wonderful.
Right. It's nice to have some semblance of normalcy.
Oh, it is, isn't it? And now with no news of Faison moving, at least for the time being, I am relieved just to be able to go shopping and help Robin with her homework. And have a good gossipy lunch.
Julia?
Amen.
Anna? Oh, my darlings, it is you. Oh,
Madeline!
Oh, what a fabulous coincidence.
What, Madeline?
Well, I mean, I'm here. You're here. And it looks like you have an extra seat at your table.
Extra seat.
Oh,
That's
yes.
mad.
Well, my stupid luncheon date canceled on me, so I'm free to be here with you.
Really?
Yes. Well, it's a bit of all right, isn't it?
Actually, on one condition.
What?
Well, I just wanted to tell you, as a friend, straight out, Madeline,
We'd love you to.
yes. Love you too.
Fabulous. Now, guess who came to our house to dinner on Saturday night? I mean, it was very cold. I didn't expect them to stay. I mean, they got out of their limousine, and I was in shock.